Van Halen is one of the most iconic rock bands in history, known for their electrifying music and dynamic performances. But behind the scenes, their story is a fascinating tale of contrasting personalities, unique chemistry, and creative tension. In a recent interview, Alex Van Halen shed light on how David Lee Roth's flamboyant energy contrasted with the band's more grounded influences, creating the magic that defined their sound. Alex explained that the tension between Roth and the rest of the band was both a challenge and a strength. "We came from different worlds," Alex said. "David had a vaudeville flair, while Eddie and I were influenced by bands like Cream, Led Zeppelin, and Black Sabbath. This creative clash gave Van Halen its distinctive edge, blending theatricality with hard rock brilliance. However, this chemistry wasn't easy to manage. It worked in a strange way," Alex admitted. "But we needed a mediator to make it happen. Without that, we wouldn't have achieved anything." That tension was part of what fueled the band's rise to fame, but it also led to cracks that became visible when David Lee Roth departed. Reflecting on the transition from Roth to Sammy Hagar, Alex noted the profound impact it had on the band. "David was one of the 3 core members of Van Halen," Alex said. "That's why, after Eddie passed, the first person I called was David. It felt like the right thing to do, considering our shared history and the bond our families had in the early days." Alex described Roth as extremely creative, though his ideas were often unconventional. 90% of it might be nonsense, but that other 10%, it's pure gold. On the other hand, Sammy Hagar brought his own strengths to the band, including a powerful voice and a great sense of rhythm. "It wasn't the same band anymore," Alex admitted. "Not better, not worse, just different. But the magic of the early years, when we were experimenting and trying new things, was unique." Recently, Sammy Hagar launched the Best of All Worlds tour as a tribute to Van Halen, joined by Michael Anthony, Joe Satriani, and Jason Bonham. When asked why he chose not to participate, Alex was candid. "I'm not interested," he said. "They're not doing justice to the band. That's their business, not mine." Alex's new book, Brothers, provides further insight into Van Halen's legacy, though he refrains from mentioning Hagar by name, referring to him only as another singer. In the book, Alex shares a poignant story about how the band had planned to record another album after their final show in 2015, but Eddie's health struggles prevented it. Eddie Van Halen tragically passed away in October 2020 after a courageous battle with cancer. "I wanted people to know that Eddie was courageous until the very end," Alex shared. "He has nothing to be ashamed of. I wish he were here so I could say, 'Eddie, let's give it one more try.' I know he had it in him." While the album was never completed, Alex and Eddie did record one final track together, titled Unfinished. This deeply personal song now serves as the soundtrack for the audiobook version of Brothers, capturing the essence of their bond. Van Halen's story is one of innovation, resilience, and the power of creative tension. The band's legacy continues to inspire fans around the world, proving that even amidst differences, true artistry can flourish. What do you think about Alex Van Halen's insights into the band's unique chemistry? Were you a fan of David Lee Roth's flamboyant style or Sammy Hagar's melodic approach? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of rock and roll. Your thoughts and stories keep the music alive.